Okay, so good morning, everyone, and welcome to our New Year's Pilates. So if you've just come back and you haven't done any exercise for the last week or so, and you're feeling a little bit stiff, a little bit tight, and a little bit low on energy as well, this is going to be a little gentle wakener for you to start the new year, kind of just get you back into the swing of things. So it's nothing too intense, nice and gentle, just to get that body woken up again and get everything mobile, ready for all those New Year's resolutions that I'm sure most of us are going to be taking on board. So let's begin standing, and we want to get everything stretched out to start with. So if you're doing this first thing in the morning, joints are tight, muscles are still relaxed. So we just got to break that body in and waken everything up, especially that central nervous system. So I want to begin with your legs hip width apart, standing nice and flat on your mat or on your floor, and just gently waking up every part of the body. So let's start from the feet, and let's just gently lift our heels off the mat so you are balancing on the balls of your feet, and then you're going to lower, come back down. You're going to breathe in and lift, and breathe out to come down. So now you're just going to get a nice flow with your breathing. You're going to wake up each joint through the body, starting with the ankles, and just start to connect that muscle and body connection. Inhaling to raise the heels, breathing out to lower. And I'm just going to do that for a little bit there, just gradually waking that body up a little bit each time. So inhale, raise the heels, exhale, lower. And then we're just going to get the arms moving as well, so those shoulder joints. So as you start to raise the heels, bring the arms forward and then come down. So now not only you've got to warm the shoulders and the legs, but there's a little bit of proprioception, bit of coordination. Let those arms and legs move together. Inhale, raise, exhale, down. And just gets the brain thinking. And then we're going to get the brain thinking a little bit more. So now I'd like you to work with your left foot and your right arm. Raise the left heel, so you're balancing on the left ball of the foot. And then you're going to raise the right arm. And then you're going to come down, and then you're going to switch, and then you're going to come down, and then you're going to switch, and then you're going to alternate. So now, opposite sides, working together, breathing in, breathing out, and then we'll get back to working them at the same time. So once more each way. And then let's raise them both up again. Up above the head this time. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. So now you're just lengthening those arms. If you can bring your arms alongside your ears, fantastic. If not, depending on how your shoulders feel, just bring the arms as far as you wish. And then after another 3 of these, we're going to go back to opposite arm and leg, one at a time. So again, brains into gear as we go now. So one side, switch. And we're going to speed this up in just a moment. So you're going to have to think a little bit quickly. Brain's going to have to step into another gear now. So we're going to count you down, and then we're going to work both arms and legs in 3, 2, and 1. Up we go. Then I'm going to count you down, and then we're going to go opposite sides again. So stand by in 3, and 2, and 1, and off we go. And then I'm going to change without telling you. So I'm not going to give you any count. You're just going to have to watch, pay attention, and I'm going to change between each position without telling you. So you're going to have to really Focus and concentrate, because I could change at any time. And then we're almost finished. So we're going to get ready to roll down in a moment. Just going to keep it going just a little bit more. I'm going to speed it up, just increasing that mobility. And again, changing without telling you. And then from there, let us drop those shoulders, drop the head, and roll down towards those feet. So as you tuck your head between the shoulders into the chest, we're going to roll down towards the mat. Going to breathe in. Exhale as we come up. Just waking that spine, waking up that back. Just making sure everything is mobile. Breathing out on that way down. Inhale and come up. And we're just going to do this a couple more times during the cold months when the joints are always at their tightest and also the most sensitive. Just always need a little bit longer to warm, a little bit longer to mobilize those areas. So we're going to take one more roll down. And then we're going to head down to the mat. So let's come down once more down to the floor. Breathing out on that way down. And then just come down onto your front. So you're onto the hands and knees now, and you're in a box position. Let's roll the spine and roll into a cat and cow position by just dropping that head, tilting the pelvis, lifting the belly button up. And then extend. Just working between the two moves. And then just want to start to waken up not only the back, but also the shoulders and the hips together. So we're going to get ready to rotate. Taking your right arm and your right leg, you're going to turn to the right, extend the right leg and extend the right arm. And then you're going to come down into box, switch and change. Come back and alternate from side to side. Your arm's going to extend into a 12 o'clock position, right above the shoulder, right above the head. And your body's in a nice straight line, from shoulder to hip to ankle. And just open up everything. Really good to do if you've been sat down for long periods during the last week and you need to open everything up. So we're just going to go once more each way, and then we're going to drop into a child's pose. So one more stretch, and then come back to box, and then sit back into your child's pose. Then we're going to change. We're going to go from that child's pose position now. And balance and strength at the same time. So from your box position, let's start by extending the right leg behind us and hold your balance. Keep the head down, well, keep the eyes focused towards the mat without dropping the head. Keeping that neck in line with the rest of your spine. And then when you've got the right leg balanced, let's extend the left arm into our Superman position. And just hold from a count of 5 seconds. Try and stay as stable as you can without leaning too far to one side. Come back when you're ready. And we're going to switch. Let's start by extending the left leg and then extend the right arm. And we hold. Again, 5 seconds from there. Then we're going to come back. Let's drop into a child's pose, and then we're going to add some movement into those arms and legs. So let's return back into box. Let's go back with the right leg, go forward with the left arm. We're going to count 5 repetitions here. Bring the knee and the arm in. Breathe out to extend for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So let's head down and let's change. Switch over and 5 on the other. And when we've done our 5, just come back into that child's pose once again. Sit back and rest. And then we're going to just open up a little bit from the hips. So we're going to change our position now from this child's pose into a lunge. Take the left leg forward. And if you need some cushioning for your right knee, you might want to use a cushion or anything soft that you can place underneath that right knee. Especially good if your mat is a little bit on the thin side and you're working from a solid surface. So with that left leg in front and that right knee down, we're going to extend our arms nice and high. We're then ready to drop the right hand and open the left shoulder. So you've got the shoulder open and you've got the hip nicely stretched as well. Extend the arm, just hold. And then place the left hand down, so it's next to your left foot, just on the outside. So you've got both of your hands just sandwiching the foot. And then I want you to take your hands away and extend, go up and go wide. And see if you can keep your balance. And then rotate round to the right. So your left arm will go over the left leg. And then rotate round. And then come back to the first position. Extend the arms, drop the right hand. Leave the left arm extended, just to where we were at the very beginning. Bring the left hand down. Plant your hands nice and firm down to the mat. And slowly raise the arms. Slowly make your way up. Requires a little bit of balance, a bit of work from your leg, especially that left leg. Let's go wide with those arms. Let's rotate from the hips, round to the side. Get some rotation through those hips from there. Come back, let's go one last time. Extend the arms, bring the right hand down, extend the left arm up. Bring the left hand down, plant your hands nice and firmly. You're going to open the hip when you do that. Your hands nice and flat. Extend your arms. And then let us go wide. And then let us twist round to the right one last time. We're going to get ready to change legs now. So rotate round to the front. And then let's remove this left leg. Bring the leg back. And then we shall switch. Bring the right leg forward this time. And then extend the arms. Let's go up. Now get ready to lower the left hand, legs to the right foot. Your right arm up. And if you are right-handed, you're going to feel this a little tight. So get as much reach in there as you can to open up. Bring the right hand down. And again, if you're right-handed, you're going to feel this side very tight. So just hold a little longer than we did on the other side. And then we shall slowly extend these arms. Very slowly up. Go wide. And then we need to rotate to the left. Rotate round to your left so your right arm is over the right leg. And your left arm is directly behind in a line. Then rotate round. Then extend, go back to the first move. Left hand down, right arm up, open up, nice and stretched. Right hand down, come down, and then just hold a little longer. Then extend the arms, come up, nice and high, nice and wide. Rotate round to that left. Come back round to the center, extend the arms. Let's drop that left hand. We're going to go once more now. And open. And then right hand down. And then slowly extend those arms, just working on that right leg and the core there as you make your way up. And then arms wide, let's rotate round to that left one last time. And then come back. And then as you relax the arms, we bring that right leg in. And then we'll just drop into a child's pose. Now from your child's pose, we're going to change our position. And we're going to go seated. So let's go seated on the mat with legs extended, shoulder width apart. And then arms wide. And just twisting through the hips. Let the shoulders drop slightly. And then take an exhale. Or breathe in to go round and then exhale to come back. So we're going to start with a couple of spine twists. Get those hips mobilized again. Go twice each way. And then when you come back to the front, we want to bring the legs a little closer. And we're going to drop into a spine stretch. Just reach forward and drop. And then as you come up, you're going to prepare to roll. You're going to start to roll down towards the mat. Engaging through the core. If you need a resistance band, take the band, use the band to help you, or use a towel. Start to ease your way as far as you feel comfortable. The lower back starts to strain, don't go any further than where you are. Breathe out and come up. Going to go nice and high, nice and straight, legs wide, arms wide, get back into that spine twist. 2 each way again. And then we're going to go back into that spine stretch. When we're ready, back to the front, reach forward and drop. Come back up, get ready to roll. You just drawing that belly button in, controlling your way down as far as you wish. Breathe out, come up, one more time, legs wide, arms wide, and spine twist. And then back into a spine stretch. And then we can head all the way down. So let's make our way, let's roll our way down. If you find rolling down hard, just lay yourself flat, come down onto the mat. And then just relax the arms, bring your legs to a semi-supine position from there. And just bring the legs together. So your feet, your knees and your thighs are together. Arms wide. Loosen that lower back by dropping the hips from side to side. Dropping left to right. And just rolling each way from there. And just go once more each side. So when you return, I want you to take your left knee and bring the left knee into the chest. Hold and hug, just for the moment. Switch over, take the right knee, hold and hug. As you head down to the mat, we're going to
Bring the arms by our side. We're going to straighten the right leg on the floor. Take our left leg and extend, and into a single leg circle now. Draw 3 circles one way with that leg. And then again, draw slowly. Control over the leg, over the hip, so you're not tilting the pelvis side to side. And change directions, really 3 one way and then 3 the other. Keep the leg straight. Just draw the circles as big as you feel comfortable in going. Relax, release, change legs, extend. And then we change. So we do 3 circles each way. And then once we've done both sides, let's return. And from that, let's go wide with those arms. Let's straighten the right leg and bring the left leg to a tabletop to slowly cross over, stretching through that lower back and that hip as you bring the leg over without releasing that shoulder, keeping the arm down on the floor. Just hold. And the closer you bring that knee down towards the floor, obviously that stretch increases. And then return. As you come up with release, let's take that left leg down. And let's bring that right leg to that tabletop and cross again. Cross over. Right arm, right shoulder down. And just cross as far as your hip will allow you to go. Closer the knee to the floor, obviously, the more it will stretch. We hold. We return. We're going to go back to that left leg. So let's return the left leg to that tabletop. And this time, let's straighten. Straighten as much as you can. And then slowly cross again. This time, as with the leg is straighter, that's going to increase everything. And cross. And hold. Keep the left leg straight, but again, make sure the left arm and the left shoulder are still down. As soon as they start to raise, then you've gone a little bit too far. You might need to bring the leg back up a little bit to keep the arm down. Now, before you bring the left leg back, bend the knee and then take the leg over and then straighten the left leg. On the floor, straighten the right leg up. Breathe in and hold. And let's breathe out and let's cross. And then once again, before we move the leg, bend the knee and then bring the leg over. And then once you return, I want you to bring both knees in and into that resting recovery position. Tuck your knees into your chest. We're going to change our position now. We're going to go from laying on our back to laying on our front. So we're going to turn ourselves over. We're going to lay on our front and we're going to start with our arms either side of our head. Press your hands and press the elbows down. Drop your head into the mat. And then we're just going to slowly extend that spine. So you just take it gradually, taking it a little bit at a time, taking it vertebrae by vertebrae. So from the floor, raise the elbows and press your hands into that mat. As you press, you're going to slowly raise the head and raise the chest. Now slowly start to elevate the back, lift the chest, and just go to a level that feels just about comfortable. And then I want you to hold and breathe and exhale and lower. As you lower, drop the elbows so the arms are relaxed and let the head drop and let the whole body rest as you come down. Then when you raise again, you're going to go a little further. So lift the elbows, press the hands, lift the head, elevate the back, lift the chest just a little bit further, and just hold. So you can feel that your back is starting to curve. You can feel the chest lifting just that little bit higher. You're keeping your thighs pinned down to the floor, and then you're going to come back down again. So the next time we come up, we're going to go a little bit further again. Elbows raised, press your hands, lift your head, raise your chest, elevate the back. So each time you're lifting, you can feel that your arms are getting a little bit straighter each time. If it's starting to feel uncomfortable or you're experiencing any kind of pinching, stabbing, then don't go any further than you are going. Don't increase that range, just keep to that level, because we're just improving and strengthening through this vulnerable area of the spine, which is your L4 and L5. And that's why we're just taking it gradually, taking it slowly, taking it bit by bit, just improving that strength, improving that mobility. So we're going to keep coming up, either increasing your range or going to a range that suits you and making your way down. We're just going to do a couple more. Breathing in as you prepare, you need to breathe out on that movement up. And then you need to make sure that you're breathing in, breathing out as you hold. And we go one last time. The breathing is really important from here, because if you hold your breath whilst in position, you're putting so much strain on your spine. Just simply holding your breath will cause all the muscles to tense. And as you're working a lot through the back, the spine will get very, very tense. And that's when the aches and pains can start to occur. So when you come down from that last one, we're going to sit back into a child's pose. So when you're back on your mats, push your way up and then push yourself into a child's pose. And just sit back from there. And take some nice deep breaths. And then we'll go back down onto our front. So from your child's pose now, let's lay ourselves flat. Let's come back down. And then just stack your hands, one on top of the other. Press your head and just raise your right foot, knee bent. And then breathing out, you're going to kick the heel towards you. And just keep going. So you're bringing mobility into the knee. And then we're going to switch. So change over, raise the other foot and exhale. And just kicking from there. And from there, as you relax, going to release the right hand, raise the right foot. And if you are able to reach your foot with your hand, we hold.
If you can't reach, all you're going to do is roll over onto your left and hold from the side position instead. So if you can't reach your foot or you're holding your sock, rather than ripping your sock, just take the slightly easier option and just lay on your side. Keep the knees together and bring the heel of the foot towards that glute. If you're still on your front, then you're bringing that heel as close as you can so you can feel that stretch through the front of the thigh. And then we're going to rest, we're going to switch, going to change legs. Again, if you can't reach the foot, turn to your side and hold from there instead. You need to have a good grip of either your ankle or your foot. If you're holding the sock or holding the bottom of your tracksuit bottoms or leggings, then stay on the side instead. You need to have a good firm grip of that foot or ankle. So as we release, we're going to roll back over. So we're laying on our back. And then once we're on our back, we're going to bring our legs to a semi-supine position, crossing the right leg over the left from there, and just pushing that knee, that right knee, just away so you can feel that hip opening up. Not going to put your hand on it, not going to add any more pressure, just going to let the knee push away on its own. And then relax and release. Let's bring the left leg across the right. And again, just let that knee, just push the knee away. Open up the hip. And then we'll get ready to come up from the mat. So from your position on the back, if you need help in rolling up, you can use resistance band, or you can use a towel, wrap it around your feet, or you can just sit yourself up if you prefer. If you're okay to roll, raise the head and shoulders. Take an inhale as you prepare, because then you need to take a big exhale. And roll that spine away. And then as soon as we're seated, we're going to drop into that spine stretch. And then once we come up, we're going to go back to where we were before. Legs wide, arms wide, and into our spine twist. Going once each way, going twice each way. After two, go into your spine stretch, bring the legs in closer, drop forward, and then start to roll. Make your way down as far as you wish, breathing in, and then exhale up. Go wide again and twist. Once. And twice. Spine stretch forward. Once more to roll, come down. Breathe in when you're ready. Breathe out. Up we go. And then as you just drop into that spine stretch, we shall then turn over into box. Coming into box, to hands and knees, to roll and extend. And to then make your way up. So you can either stand up in your own time, or from a box position, we can raise to a downward dog and hold. Head between the shoulders, tuck the chin down to the chest, hold your legs long, bring the heels down towards the mat. Let's walk our hands back. And then breathe out. So when you're standing, you're going to stand nice and tall. You're going to bring those hands behind you. Just going to improve that posture by bringing the hands behind you.
Going to stretch the arms. Look forward, stretch the arms behind you, and just let the shoulders drop back. Let the shoulders drop, and just let the chest open, so it helps to improve your breathing. And you hold, and you strengthening your posture from here. And then we're going to stretch the back and again improve that posture by releasing the arms. Take your arms above your head. If you can bring them alongside your ears, fantastic. And then hands together, push up, stretch the arms all the way to the ceiling. So you're stretching through the back as you raise. Hold and breathe. And release. Bring those arms back behind you again and stretch the arms away. So when the arms stretch, the shoulders draw back. Really good position, especially if you're desk-based for most of the week. Let those shoulders drop back just to improve that posture. And then release to take the arms up, breathe in and exhale, up we go, stretch up nice and high. Lengthening that spine. And then we're going to release. As you release, we're just going to drop into a roll down. So you're going to drop the shoulders, relax the back. Breathe in through the nose. Draw the belly button in and roll down to the mat. And then inhale from the floor. And breathe out. On that way up. So once you reach the top, we can roll the shoulders just to let them relax. Let's then let the head drop. Shoulders drop, arms relax, knees bent, and head down. As you inhale from 4, and breathe out from 8. Okay, one last time through the nose and inhale. And through the mouth, exhale. And then just return and roll and release. And that is our New Year's session complete. Hope you're all energized and ready to tackle the new year. I look forward to seeing you in 2023 and beyond. Until then, have a great New Year's, have a great weekend, and I will see you in the new year. Until then, take care and stay in good health.